Welcome to the J.R. Hendrix Texan Gentleman, the podcast that deals with the early life of J.R. Hendrix. This is J.R. Hendrix's father, Jim Hendrix, in Daytona Beach, Florida, on Raider News, TV, and radio. His picture is only seen in the background. This is Raider News. Hey guys, welcome aboard the Blake Carter Show. I have with me a special guest, James Ryan Hendrix. Jim, how are you? In many ways, better than I deserve. Glad to be out among John Q. public in America. Campaigning for a wonderful congressman who is no doubt Ford Blasio from Florida. I gotta say, he supported Bush. And he's a well-known man. The Democratic National Convention in Chicago is something that is really a huge problem. I mean, it almost reminds you of the 1968 convention. If you're, and those of you are around, everybody's trying to sing Kumbaya. Although I got to say, under Clinton, sadly, it's more party unity. Well, I'll say this about the Democratic Convention of 1968. I was born in 38. 60, I voted for Clinton and for Kennedy. 64, I voted for Johnson. 68, I was so disgusted how the Democrats were doing. I switched over to Nixon in 68 and 72. In 76, I gave the Democrats a chance under Carter. That flopped. And I gotta say this, that congressman's father, Mr. Blasio, the father was quite a character in how to raise him. I met his mother, Emma Schooner, very brilliant woman. Says she's proud of her son being in the United States Navy and had lost the degree at Florida State University. I have yet to meet his wife, Amanda. That's going to be set up at dinner tonight. He's a wonderful congressman, and he's notable. I also had a chance to meet Lasco Brennan, who is the founder and executive director of Citizens for Integrity Coalition. He served in the Clinton administration until he saw the light. Also managed to meet a fellow oil man, Justin Ryder, and he's going to back me up in my exit strategy. One person I've heard of in passing, and I don't think he's from Florida himself. He's in Citizens for Integrity Coalition, and he served in the Bush White House. and very brilliant man. Well served and everything. But I think Justin Ryder is one of the better men. Do you have an issue with one of the Republicans, though, by the name of Alonzo Escobedo? Alonzo supported Clinton in 92. Of course, he said he was a Republican. And what I saw in the transcripts of the congressional record, November 3 years ago, my good friend Ford Blasio said that he was a sellout on Clinton cutting funding for drug protection. I'm sure they're both eating words right now. I know the Congressman Blasio is reluctantly supporting Dole because of Jack Kemp. You haven't decided yet? No. Most likely I won't decide for Dole. I think he's a weak nominee. I don't think he has much of a chance. And let's be honest. I heard Clinton's address at the Chicago Democratic Conference, University of Chicago. He didn't say nothing about drug control, which is something he needs to deal with sooner or later. But you think this convention, kumbaya, it's more of the same. I mean, Al Gore saying that he's going to fight global warming, Mr. Harvard-educated, Mr. Occidental Oil, but yet he's so sanctimonious, he's willing to be on a private jet. Well, you know, that's something that Congressman Blasio said this morning, and I asked her this afternoon. Let's face it. Gore's policy towards Bosnia was one hell of a failure. And that's why I'm behind the Center of Integrity Coalition and Congressman Blasio to deal with this. This is a mess. There's no way in hell that this should last. And we, as red-blooded conservative Americans, we need to be on the damn alert. Yeah, because, you know, all week their theme is going to be kumbaya. No doubt they're going to be dancing to the Macarena in about 4 days. It's going to be, and I know a lot of conservatives are not going to be watching that. What's your plans for this week, Jim? Oh, I'll tell you what my plans are. Going back to D.C. tomorrow. I don't have anything per se Monday, except maybe dinner with my dream team and maybe Congressman Blasio. The 27th, I got a speech that night in Chicago. 28th, I have another damn budget meeting, the EAA. I'm also going to be on Position Points with Greg Sanders. And then also a press conference on Friday morning. And then an appearance on your show on Friday. In other words, you're going to be attacking based on some of the hits you're still getting in the press. The Clinton White House is still arguing that I'm unfit for college, for power. Now, I've sent the president a letter of recommendation, and I demand he accept it. Regardless of whether he will or won't, October 4th, Blake, I'm going home. Kim, I don't think no one can blame you. You've served with distinction and honor, and you can tell yourself that. And we all believe you. We all conservatives believe you, regardless of what Clinton may say, regardless of whether he gets elected or not. A lot of patriots are standing with you. Thank you so much, because you don't know how much it means to me to just, when you have someone like Congressman Escobedo, who is nothing but Republican in name only, and people that are like haters who opposed my appointment when I ain't done nothing but giving the best legislation for the economy. Like, for the third time, you were bringing in the supportability for small business legislation. I am. I've had different wording from last time. Both houses of Congress rejected it. I'm submitting it again one last time. What if it doesn't pass? Well, then I guarantee you this one thing. I'll find a congressman to give it some different words and different lines and ram it down Clinton's gullet. I admire you, Jim. I admire you. We'll be back with more of we'll be back with insights on the Bob Cooney trial. This is the Blake Carter Show. Hope you enjoy listening to the J.R. Hendrix Texan Gentleman. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of the adventure. This is the James Hendrix Empowerment Network saying until next time, get ready for the rest of the story, because it's going to be a little bit interesting from here.